bisexuals now running the country, and we got a light, and we can barely see the light. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Everybody's frozen on my screen. I can't see it.
Do you think we're going to be quiet? No, not a bisexual. Hey, fuck it. Look, are you wearing your hat?
It never, ever forgets.
Well, it's locked and loaded. It's a shit show.
Only Jim would go. Okay, I got something real important to say. Are we on live yet? No, we got 30 seconds. Okay, cool. It takes 3 minutes to explain.
Oh boy!
Welcome to Locked and Loaded, everybody. Your favorite shit show. Mr. Stalker Steve with us tonight. Good God Almighty, the whole crew's here. Holy crap, Steve! You must be popular.
What's happening, everybody? You make me feel special.
Yeah, like in Ed. So, special Ed.
And
short bus. No, not that Ed.
As you all finish making Steve feel special, make sure you wash up when you're through, okay?
Right.
Right on.
And Joey's already washing already got his fucking Perel out, fucking wiping his hands off. Put that on your lips too, Joey.
Well, it's all you there, Chief.
Are you sure you even want it?
The short bus is in full effect.
Welcome. Hope everybody's got their parachute. Okay. Well, there was a small change of plans for the better part of a week. I think I was telling everyone that Mario Mosen was going to be here. And nothing against Mario. Evidently, there's some shit going down, and Mario was basically activated for the next two weeks. He'll probably be joining Christine on her show on the 19th to discuss veteran suicide. But taking up the mantle, I know my guest this week is Stalker Steve. Steve, I thank you for being here. And I know you wanted to talk about a very similar subject, which part of why you're here is because we, Google makes it mandatory that we have one insane person on at least once a week.
Thanks, buddy. In the honor of Mario. Hey!
Okay, that was lame and just, oh my God.
You're too white to do that.
Sorry, I'm not gay, so I don't know the nomenclature.
Right.
Yeah. And the one thing, and then the one thing that's in the promo, and I have been discussing and only alluding slightly to it, was our big news. I'm not going to keep everybody waiting. Anybody that follows our group, we have a little thing on Facebook called Snowflake Melter, and we raffle off big boy toys. And this last one was a Palmetto State 10.5-inch AR pistol chambered in 5.56 .223. It has the Midwest Industries handguard on it. Very nice looking, made in the USA handguard. Magpul grip. And it comes with the SBA3 adjustable go fuck yourself ATF stabilizer. And we sold 100 slots at $10 a piece. And we paid for the rifle, and we sent $500 to Mr. Holster to help him fight cancer. I've already ordered another one in case anyone wants to, is interested, and I am planning on doing a back-to-back for Mr. Holster. I just ordered an AK-47 with a very nice Magpul flip-to-side stock. You'll know more about that soon. Thank you, Jim, for finding that beauty. So what happened is we had our giveaway. We did a random number, first number, second number, third number was who the winner was going to be. The winner was the real Cobra Burnout. The real Cobra Burnout turned around and donated it back to me, telling me that I could do, in essence, whatever I wanted with it. He did say if I, his first thoughts were that we could do something for Justin's final mission or whoever needed the help. My decision. I went with what Cobra's first wishes were and what the rest of our group decided on, and that was we are putting the rifle up on Justin's final mission. In what we're going to do is we're going to run this for 2 weeks, starting right now. Joey, if you want to throw a link in the chat room to Active Heroes are
wow,
just
Joey's fast with that. Look at that.
And how this is going to work is we're taking $10 donations to Justin. For every $10 that you donate to Justin's final mission, you are going to get one entry. Now, before people start jumping over there and doing this, in the comments, when you're over at Justin's final mission, the Active Heroes donation site, I don't care if you put a love letter to the Hornet Fixer in there, but
Whoa.
the very first thing we need to see is AR pistol, because we are keeping this completely separate from the woman's build.
Yes.
This money is simply a perk that is going to go to help veteran suicide and to help get those cabins built, to help them decompress, to help them get the help that they need. Cobra was gracious enough to donate it back to raise money, and this is every dime that you guys send is going straight to Active Heroes. So for every $10, you will get an entry. So if you donate $50 tonight, you're going to get 5 entries, so on and so forth. This is going to go for 2 weeks. On the 18th, which is my right after my show in 2 weeks at midnight, it's over. It's done. On the following day, on the 19th, it's going to be a busy day of cutting out pieces of paper, I think, for us. On the 19th, Christine's show, she will have Mario Mosen on. They will be discussing veteran suicide. Christine will be, I'll help. We'll be doing a live drawing, picking someone's name. And the only hints I can give you in here is just make sure to catch Jim's show in between. Jim will have 2 shows on Spreaker. You may want to pay attention to those. There might be a little something extra in there.
Well, look, let's not let's not be dickheads with this. I'm going to give you guys the updates. Okay, who's got the echo?
Probably me.
I don't know.
I can't. For some reason, I cannot activate my headphones.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to I'm going to give updates on the women's build. Also, hopefully, I'll have pictures to put up on Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc. I don't want it to sound like diabolical or anything. Jim's got 2 shows in between, but we are going to have some updates on it. We are going to talk about it. Just things of that nature. I mean, I might have some other things to go in there, like Justin's final mission, custom gun rails that were hand done in memory of Justin's final mission might get added to this. Just saying.
But you won't know if you don't pay attention.
But you gotta listen to the shows, guys.
Absolutely.
So let me say that's an absolute class move by Cobra. That was slick. I don't know if I could have done that.
Well, if you're like me and you actually have it in your hands, no, I probably would have not been able to do that. And I have to honestly say, my AR pistol, something I never wanted, but decided to do one because at the time the pistol world was just starting to be, and That thing is honestly the showstopper. Anytime we ever have a group and anybody goes out, they want to shoot that thing. And if I could get, if I could finance my retirement off of how many times I've watched a 60-round mag dump go out of that thing, and it's never had a single fail. And it started off life as that same Palmetto State build. Granted, over the last few years, I keep my whole goal was to see how much felt recoil you could possibly take off of an AR platform. Well, all I can say is watch the videos of it being shot, and you'll see that it shoots like a .22 long rifle.
Well, that Uber Concepts is pretty awesome. Did I say Uber again?
Uber.
Yeah, you said
It's
Uber.
we're not driving a car on the end of that AR there, buddy.
I cannot get that in there ever.
Be sure and order your brakes from the Uber app.
Just go to your app, hit and see when it's going to arrive.
Hey, there's a new concept. Order by phone. And who put up the awesome promo? I'd like to thank you very much, because now I have to go change all my passwords, because that happens to be my mom's maiden name.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Oops.
I didn't see a name. Let me go back and watch that again.
That and all the phone calls from the local grocery stores looking for
Right.
stalkers.
Stalkers, are you? Hey, do you stalk? Because we really need one.
Oh, it's creepy.
Now, I like the owl. Do not talk shit about the owl, Miss B. Sorry, we're going to fight about that one.
That owl is awesome.
Down at the Wells Sanctuary, Wells, Maine.
When it takes flight, it's just incredible.
Yes, Smile Money. It basically we're doing a snowflake melter on active heroes for Justin's final mission with no limit on the spots, and it does not get you entered into the women's build, but it does get you into for the pistol on there. I also put it on my Facebook. I will share it on Twitter and everything else.
Yeah, this is completely.
But the
Yeah,
limit,
just for a moment, just pretend the woman's build doesn't exist. This is its own little entity. Thanks to the real Cobra Burnout, though, it is simply a financial perk. So,
there's no limit on the number of people of slots, but there is a limit on the time. It's only 2 weeks.
yes.
It's time sensitive.
Right, it's again midnight on the 18th.
Well, that's
It's done. Saturday the 19th on the Miss Bomey show is going to be the giveaway.
Right.
And again, my show on the 9th and the 16th, we're going to again remind you guys and hopefully have other things to offer you guys, such as the custom gun rails, maybe something else, maybe an optic, maybe who knows? I mean, we don't know. We're actively talking to people, trying to get some things organized for this, because we want to generate a lot of excitement for it. It's not for us. None of this is for us. This is all for Justin's final mission.
This rifle has been paid for. This is thanks to the Cobra. This, like I've already said, 100% of every dime that goes onto Active Heroes goes straight to our fundraiser for Active Heroes and for Justin. But that reminds me, because Jim just said it. There's so many of you guys that are constantly asking asking Joey if you can help. If you wanna donate a case for the rifle for the winner, a pair of flip ups, a red dot, some ammunition. I personally don't care, but you would be sweetening the pot.
Right. And again, just don't send it. Just tell us you're going to do it. Show it to us, whatever you want to do. hold it, and we'll tell you where to send it after the drawing is done. Because
Thank you. Thank you, shipping
trust me,
helper.
between Eric, myself, and a whole bunch of other people that have done these kind of things, shipping is a motherfucker.
Hey, Jim, are you still getting an echo?
No, I'm not. No.
Oh, I was gonna say if it happens, let me know, and I will. I think maybe it's because I didn't realize that the microphone controller was not plugged in, and because it got plugged in, the chat window needs to be. I think I would have to refresh. So if you need me to, I'll bounce out and come back. But if it's still working right now, then I won't.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Again, it was just I wanted to say that as soon as I heard it, I wanted to say it so we could fix it real quick, so nobody, we couldn't interrupt the show too much.
But I would like to back up and say, hey, to the guys in the chat room. I see we got Mark, Black Dog, Johnny Concho, Douglas, Smile Money, Bearded CB. Did I say Mark? He's such a pain in the ass. He deserved. Hey, Mark, by the way, thanks. You really helped the pizza tonight. And I think I opened up the container of Reaper powder and almost killed Steve. Otis71, Jolson, Poca Loco, Stephen Bush.
Bush. I didn't see Stephen Bush. Where the hell is he?
He's what about?
Oh, there he is.
ARAK16.
What? I don't know what that is.
I know what three of them are individually.
I know what an AR, an AK, and 69 is. I don't know what they are together, and it kind of scares me. So okay.
I think as we roll to the top, we got Brian McCown. Bry. That's all of you as of right now in the chat room. Which you guys make this all happen.
And Poco Loco scares me.
I got something I want to say to Christine. Christine, what candy was made famous in the 80s?
What?
What candy was made
Pixie.
famous in the 80s?
Pixie Sticks?
By the President of the United States.
Lolly? What?
I know.
Well, say it.
It was not jelly beans.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, right. Was it Reagan that wanted the jelly beans?
And his favorite was Jelly Belly. So for your 80s party, I bought you the game Bean Boozled.
Oh my God! I am. Eric. I know I said I was going to try to be there for the women's party, but I'm not going to be there.
Now, this is a special game because when you guys spin this, okay, the game is full of special individual packets that you each get a packet, okay? And there's plenty of packets, as you can see.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
So you spin the wheel, right? And when you spin the wheel, each packet has 2 of these colors in them. And you either get fun, well, here, I'll do the backside. You either get totally fun or you get totally screwed.
Oh, God.
Spoiled milk, dead fish. Oh my God! I don't want to eat any of that.
Well, no, you're not.
Dog food.
It's either going to be
booger.
It's either going to be toasted marshmallow or
dead fish.
Oh my God! I am not. I'm sorry.
Pink bug? What
I'm,
the heck is
I'm sick that weekend in
I
February.
made sure it was the jumbo size, so it's enough for all of you. Because now, what's fun about the game is you either are eating a coconut jelly bean or it's spoiled milk. They look exactly the same. You never know.
I know. That's what I was looking at. These are the same are you going to be able to tell?
But it's an 80s game. It's a famous candy from the 80s.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for your little party.
Joining us in the chat room is Matt Davis, and Gunwild immediately said, hey, I've been here the whole goddamn time, but I'm just commenting now. Sorry, Gunwild.
Yes, apologize. Our apologies. We don't know you're in the chat room unless you chat.
Oh, and tomorrow night, Gunwild 1, his videos will be going up on the channel of his calls, all being made. They're just almost finished editing.
I got something to add to the giveaway, if I may.
Uh-oh.
And let it be known, it's a re-gift from the AR-10 When? Nice electronic headphones.
Ooh,
There you go.
Heck yeah. Look at that.
I ended up with 2 pair, and I can only use one, so I'll add
Love
to the
it.
pistol with that.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna have to write this shit down. So
Yeah. Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Huh?
Yeah.
Be prepared and be prepared and be organized.
Yeah.
Yeah,
way you
it's
don't-
a
that way-
wonderful
that way-
What do you think this is?
That way you don't do the whole, oh yeah, and what's his name gave some thing, it goes on your head, I don't know. Who the hell's that? The dude, he was on the show the other night, gave a thing that goes on your head.
the dude.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. I love that movie.
Oh, my God.
Dude.
I'm the dude. I am the walrus. Shut the fuck up, Donnie. God, I could watch that movie like once a month for the rest of my life. I am not shitting you.
You got a title?
Oh, The Big Lebowski. I'm sorry. You
Oh,
didn't know?
okay.
I'm
Right
sorry.
on. That movie.
I thought everybody knew that movie.
I haven't
My-
watched it enough to quote it yet. I've only seen it a
My-
couple times.
My bad. That's one of my
I
all-time
see how this
favorites,
shit
man.
goes. I just get a text, J-Dog. Well, I'm listening too. Well, fucking excuse me.
All right. Again,
So,
we're going.
Joshua, thank you very much. You're the first one to donate to the AR pistol.
Nice.
Which Joshua do we know?
Luria?
Oh, Poco Loco. Fucking A. He just wants the headphones. He just wants the electronic hearing. He said he needs a pair of those.
Those things
so,
that go on your ears.
Hey,
Yeah,
Christine,
those things
just
that
so
go
you
on his
know,
ears. So.
There's already 17 tickets sold to the women's build.
That's it.
That's not
And they
very
haven't
good.
even got a chance to even see it yet.
Ganuel said he will do ammo.
And again, that's all in work. Hopefully, next Wednesday we're going to have a lot more information about that. I'm hoping to be over there this weekend, tomorrow actually, to Florida Customs.
This just in. Gunwild has donated ammo to the AR fundraiser.
God, I thought it was the Price is White wheel going around.
I know.
I was like, what the hell is that?
I'm like, green. Give me green.
Yeah.
$1. That's all. I'll take $1 or green. I don't care.
I heard
Thank-
that. I'm
thank
like,
you,
where
Jeff.
the hell's Drew Carey at? Holy crap. He's
Yeah.
in the room with
Jeff is awesome.
Drew
Jeff
Carey.
steps up with
I'm
every
old school.
single
I'm
one of
going
these.
Bob Barker, baby.
In the butt, Bob.
In the butt. The price is wrong, bitch.
I come back at the wrong times.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, Poco. See,
Because
Poco,
you know
that was not my fault, Poco. I did not draw the connection between the two. I simply said the name that had donated and left it.
Write it down, Eric. Write it down. Smile Money said, write it down,
Know
Eric.
better by now how this stuff takes off.
Christine's smile money. Christine's
He
writing
can't
it
spell
down.
Eric worth the shit. He must be drunker than I am. Oh, hey, speaking of Eric, if I may, Eric, I'm gonna call you out on something just real quick. Eric finally got back on Twitter, and it is at ebome, hashtag ebome. So
You weren't gonna get back on Twitter or do anything with it.
Oh.
Whoa.
and Eric's
It's the woman's fault.
Internet
No,
husband
yes,
throws
Eric's-
real husband under the fucking...
No. I'm not throwing under the bus. I'm just letting everybody know. I want everybody who's on Twitter to go follow him. But it's my fault. He texted me at work. He texted me while I was at work, and he asked me for some information and some things that are mutual for everybody. Knows Jerry, the fucking ugly leprechaun. That Joey's gay lover.
Thanks.
And he asked me, "Hey, what was Jerry talking about about this, and this?" I said, "Dude, you need to get on Twitter so you can see everything we're talking about." I said, "Trust me, that's where you can find a lot of this information. You don't have to go scouring all over the web." And he goes, "Oh, I don't want to fucking do that." I said, "Well, it's up to you, or you can wait till I get home and I send you all this stuff. I try to find all this stuff you want, and I try to send it to you in Facebook Messenger." So next thing I know, all right, I'm up. It's hashtag ebome. I'm like, oh shit. So I pretty much told him quit being a pussy and get on Twitter. So,
oh my heavens! So
We have
Insight for Freedom just posted on last week's show. What is this new thing where everybody wants to be the last one to post on your show, Eric?
That's just
First, last. Jesus Christ, Stalker Steve, my last?
No,
Okay,
no,
is
no,
this the
no,
last
no.
one? Am I last now?
let's get back to
Insight
Right?
for Freedom just posted.
that
He just posted
conversation.
that he's last on your show from last week.
so yeah. And what's with the iHeart? What the hell's up with the iHeart Club and all that shit? I'm like 18 fucking shows behind on the brewery review or some shit, like just 4 months or
That
whatever.
just means he saw your comment and he left.
You got an account.
That's gay as
It's
fuck.
the only way I can. It's I'll go talk to Jim. It's the
Talk
only
to
way I
Jim?
can get the information that I want to get. To prove my feelings, I
Okay,
went
now-
into my password. I went into my password organizer. When I had Twitter before, you know what my password was? Twitter sucks. That was my password.
Matter of fact, that's true because he texted that to me. You know what my Twitter is? I'm like, my password? I said, no. He goes, Twitter sucks. I'm like, you're a dumbass and gave me that information. So guess who's going on Twitter tonight after he gets drunk?
There's all kinds of naked pictures of ebome on Twitter. What the fuck?
Well, no, he said it's not. Eric actually tried to set it. Actually, if you look at it, it does have a hashtag ebome, but it's if you want to tag him, it's at ebome. So yeah.
I removed the hashtag.
Oh. Well, see, you told me you put a hashtag in front of it, you dumbass.
I did, but
He couldn't spell hashtag, so he just took it off.
To me, that's a pound sign, you fucks. I'm gonna fucking pound it. Because pound, me too. I love the women's movement. It's hashtag me too. Well, I'm old, and that says pound me too. So
Yeah.
okay. And since we're making fun of a whole bunch of shit, last week I did the last Sunday the last Sunday of the year I did the Sunday chat.
no.
And I talked about the Vape City guy that had a meltdown because the dude was wearing a Trump shirt, and then I had the GameStop dude who said he was ma'am. Oh my god, the internet is fucking vicious because the ma'am memes have just completely just blown me away. And I'm going to kill Mark Peace. I'm going to actually kill Mark for putting my face on the trans ma'am because and the trans it's the trans ma'am and the trans am. Yes, and he's got my face on it. So fuck Mark right in the godass.
That the only one that you've seen that
There you
Mark
go.
has done?
Yeah, that's the only one I've seen. What the fuck? Oh boy. Oh my god. See, Mark sends them to me. I think you're lying.
Have you seen this one?
You know what? Yeah. Oh no, I saw that one.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, Mark
Florida
didn't send
man
me that.
bites off brother's penis.
Yeah. Okay. And you know of all the people who sent me that, not Mark, it was Jerry. Of all people, it went to Jerry, then to me, with my face on it. You assholes.
I might have sent that to Jerry.
Yeah, you might have, because Mark, evidently Mark is Mark's chicken shit to send that one to me. I guess I don't know. Bearded CB, Jim, when's the last time you went to GameStop? Fuck off, dude! Fuck off!
I'll show you, ma'am.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
Yeah,
I'll show you, sir.
Dude, I so wanted to put like Michelle Obama when she was dancing on fucking. If I could do the video thing, I'd put him and then I'd put her on the other side of the screen with her dancing on Ellen, zoomed into her crotch and her dick just swinging through that fucking white pants she had on.
You may have recruited somebody.
Dude,
Somebody may be animating now.
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
Who's working
dude,
on
have you guys seen the video I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, that's a man, baby. That's a penis. Look, I'm a man. I got a penis. I know what one looks like. And when I saw that video, that's a shut up, Stalker.
I don't want to see that shit swinging.
Because never mind. I'm just going to stop.
Joey
Must be cold in Jacksonville right now.
I know, right?
That swing.
It looks like a penis, only smaller. Well, it's a little chilly here.
I was in the pool. In the pool.
There was shrinkage.
Oh God.
Fucking Mark. I fuck with Mark on a regular basis, but his Photoshop skills aren't the best. We're not going to lie. But he comes up with some funny shit. I will give him that 100%. Because oh my God, I don't want to be accused of saying something I didn't fucking say to someone that I had no part of that conversation and being told that I'm a dickhead. So, you know.
Wow, you used all those words in a sentence too.
Yes, pretty much, yeah.
Pretty impressive.
You know we haven't said
That
yet?
was.
We haven't mentioned Boone Doctors once yet.
Boone Doctors. Oh, our sponsor, yes. Eric.
Oh. So I finally got the opportunity to try the regular barbecue sauce. Oh my God, it's awesome! And of course, I just kind of like tried it. I was like going, uh-oh. We had a family get together, and there was only one bottle, so I had to be that guy. So
That guy.
everybody else had made up their plates. I snuck into the Boone Doctors, and I thoroughly soaked up all my little chicken wings, and I went out to the table, and Christine's like going, Did you go into the Boone Doctors? I'm like, I might have. So she's trying. No.
Shut up! He's trying to be so seductive while he's saying it too. Yes, I went into the Boondockers.
So Christine tries it, and she's like, wow, that's actually pretty damn good. And I'm like, well, coming from someone that actually knows how to cook, that is a good thing. Then my mom's like going, what's Christine talking about? Nothing, mother. So my mother starts sticking her fingers in my plate and soaking chunks of her chicken down. I go, I'll just go get the bottle. She goes,
She started my
goes,
mother.
no.
Start soaking chunks of her chicken.
God damn it!
So now Eric's out begging for more.
I honestly am seriously thinking about going to the store tomorrow morning and getting some ribs. And it just, God, the stuff is so damn tasty. And this is just the normal one. This isn't even the zesty one, and I absolutely love the flavor. You know, I'll honestly admit, all the spicy food I eat kind of burns you out, and yet this brings the flavor. And like I said, everyone that has had it, tried it in my house is like, this is really good. And I'm going, we're gonna need a bigger bottle.
Now, and not just the sauce. The rubs are phenomenal too. As a matter of fact, I just did last night. I had boneless chicken breast, and I took them out, thawed them out, and I took the poultry, beef poultry, whatever, the rub that they have. One of the rubs, they have two, the poultry rub, and I just put it in the bag, and I just let it there, and I let it sit for 24 hours, and I cooked them tonight, and oh my God, they are so good. if you can still get the rub on Walmart, because Boone Doctors is trying to get on Amazon. It's real close, or they're almost there. They just gotta wait for Amazon to do all their whatever.
When? That's what I'm waiting for.
But
Yeah,
I'll give you guys a hint. If you just go to the Facebook page, don't worry about the sauce because you don't want to have temperature issues, whatever. But if you want just the rubs, tell them to take 2 bottles of the rub, throw it in one of the $7 priority mailboxes, and send it to you. That way.
well, and again, I do believe you can still get the rub on Walmart.com. If not, go to the Facebook page, tell Steven we sent you. And tell him just throw it in a flat rate box for the rubs and get it to you. Because trust me, if you like the rubs, you will absolutely die for the sauce.
Jen,
Out of stock.
Stephen Bush had a comment for you.
Oh baby,
Jesus, this is easy.
Remember, it's
Jesus,
okay.
I know, right?
It's okay to rub your butt as long as you're using your butt. Don't forget that.
Some boneless meat. Well, hey, if it's limp, I'm not in. Okay, that's all I have to say.
I think Steven just kind of gave himself a knockdown on the pegs there.
I'm just saying.
I got some limp, boneless meat. You can put some rub on, he says.
Well, if it's limp, I can't use it, so never mind. But anyway, again, guys, Steven, and I have to give a shout out to Tactical Wing, David Tans, who is in the same. Him and Steve, who owns Boone Doctors, are in the same town. They're best friends, and they are trying their ass off to get it everywhere they can so people can get it. I got to be honest. This is just a guy. He was just a guy. He's been a friend of mine for a long time on YouTube, Facebook, whatever, and so is David and everybody involved in it. And this is he says, well, and everybody always told him he had great stuff, and so you oughta just like everybody says, you ought to bottle that. So finally after years of people telling him this, he finally tried it, and next thing you know, and now he gets on Walmart, and we all love it, and then Walmart dumps him, because it's cheap. It's only like what it was $2, $2 something a bottle.
It was $4 for a 12-ounce, and it's
or $4.
Yeah, it's $4 for a 12-ounce bottle. And that's, good Lord, a bottle of A1 is all a glass bottle and no A1 sauce, and they'll charge you that for that. And this stuff is like 10 times what A1 ever dreamed of. I use it as steak sauce now.
Well, I got to be honest. I've tried my my Boone Doctors on chicken, pork, beef. I haven't tried it on fish yet. I haven't. I just had never thought. It never occurred to me to put sauce on.
It's good on tilapia.
No. See, I stopped after I figured out what tilapia is. I'm never. I have frozen tilapia in my freezer.
It's a Middle Eastern fish.
No, it's a fake fish. It's a fake fish the government fucking designed with no bones. It's not Middle Eastern. You are being lied to. And
it also eats poop to live.
Yes, it does.
They put tilapia in the tanks after they take the other fish out to clean the tanks.
Yep.
So, no offense. No offense. I ate tilapia for the longest time. I didn't know what it was. Now that I know what it is, I will never eat it ever again. I will eat cod. I will eat halibut. I will eat any other fish. I don't care
know about anything except for I know it's good on tilapia. I know it's good on cod. So it is good on.
But I'm just saying, I personally haven't put it on fish, but it's great stuff. And I actually, I'm waiting for the shrimp to run again, and I'm going to go get some fresh Mayport shrimp right here off the coast of Jacksonville, and I'm going to do some shrimp on the Barbie with some Boone Doctors on it. And yes, Eric, the spicy bold is waiting to go to you, hopefully tomorrow from the UPS, because I'm done putting shit in the post office for you.
Yeah.
So
it seems like it's just a challenge for them to see how fucked up the boxes can be.
right, because every UPS box I've ever sent you never showed up fucked up. So I'm gonna. I got
me like Eric pissed somebody off at the post office that knows his name.
That's my job.
You know. Yeah. And of course, if you are interested, the one and only thing available at Walmart.com is the Boone Doctors beef and game rub.
Oh, that's so good too.
It's killer.
Oh my god!
Free shipping.
I think I put that on my pork for my New Year's Day dinner.
If you order $35 or more, Walmart has free shipping, but it's $4.89 for that container. That's why Walmart doesn't like him, because he gives a lot of shit at a decent price.
And that's what kills me, because I ordered from Walmart.com, and it was what, $4 whatever a bottle and everything, and the shipping was only like $6-7. But I ordered 2 bottles of each that he had, and holy crap, I got a whole big box, of course, because he knew it was coming to, if he knows who you are, he's going to it up a little bit. So, but Walmart paid for all the shipping, so
maybe their profit margin isn't large enough.
I think you're right there, Stalker Steve.
Well, again, anytime you've ever heard any of us bragging about anybody as a sponsor over here, it's because they've been friends that have product first. Going all the way back, one of my first was John Huber. Got Jay from Elite Ammunition, and now just really loving the Boone Doctors, and especially the story. When you have somebody that just okay, they're making stuff, and their friends are like going, "Oh my God, this is so good! You should think about doing this for a business." And it's like, really? Yeah, it's that good. And then when he finally gets the opportunity, and here we are, then hell yeah! Especially when you have someone that's a like-minded thinker.
Right, American dream.
There you go,
America.
See what we got going on in the chat room, talking about the other pink meat. Okay.
So basically anybody out there who's listening, if you got something you're be getting off of Walmart.com, if you take advantage of any of their pickup services or any of that, you can use the Boone Doctors beef and game rub as an add-on. So if you've already done $35, throw this on for $4.89 and use it as an add-on, and you can have it just put onto your same thing, and it won't cost you anything for shipping.
Cool.
Yeah, just use it as an add-on.
Speaking of Boone Doctors, Eric, are you going to take some with you when you go shooting this weekend?
Oh, that's so fucking funny, man.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we got to go out and verify that the Stalker Steve Retro build is fully functional.
Man.
And then evidently I have to have a full-grown African elephant help me put it in the case for him.
Oh, I changed my mind on that. Pluck away, pal. Pluck away. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Oh God.
Yeah, that case is like the other one that you have, and it really doesn't have much give. It's
okay. No, that's fine. I'll keep it in there. Or I just build another one to the same shape and then switch it. Whatever.
Yeah, well, either that or I have to send you everything I pluck out so you can put it back when you do it for the next rifle.
Sit there for 3 hours.
This is getting creepier. This is getting creepier by the second. He wants to pluck it.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna pluck you, and I'm gonna pluck you good.
I put the link for the Boone Doctors rub up there for anybody who's going to do an order for Walmart anyways. You're going to already have your $35. there's the link where you can just throw that on and you can get a chance to taste it. Kicks.
They have a minimum when you order from the online store?
Nope,
Yeah.
not at all.
No, for free shipping, Walmart has a $35 or whatever it is
Gotcha.
minimum
Yeah.
for free shipping.
$35 or more, and they'll do free shipping. So if you're already thinking about ordering something, you want to try this. I've opened up both the containers, and because I was like, okay, what do they smell like? They both smell really good. Jim, I actually think you could probably use either one of those rubs, just even sprinkled on, say, something like if you're going to do scrambled eggs or something like that.
Oh yeah, I actually, as a matter of fact, thank you for mentioning that, Eric. I made my family Christmas cheese ball for New Year's. I didn't make it on Christmas, but I made it for New Year's this year.
I bet you did.
Yeah, shut up.
Little scrapey here. Little
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm trying to give you a perfect example.
For Munda?
It's the from under cheese from the Hornet Fixer.
Roll it up in a ball.
Free shipping.
So to Stephen and David, I did not kill your business. These assholes did.
Sponsorship gone bad.
Yes, right? I can just see a text message coming in from Stephen here any minute. You assholes are fired.
Yeah, stop talking about us now. Stop talking.
I do not sell Famunda. Anyway, I make my family cheese ball. The Hill, if you will, family cheese ball. It's cream cheese, the dried beef, which has been cleaned, if you will. Take all the salt off of it. Green onions, Worcestershire sauce, garlic powder. Well, what I did was I took some of Boone Doctors rub and I put it in there. I said, well, you know what? It calls for seasoned salt. Well, I'm going to put Boone Doctors rub in there. And oh my God, it made it a whole nother thing for 40, 50 years,
Your fucking ball was over the top? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, my ball was over the top.
Just one was.
His ball. So, how'd you get the ball above the Frank, buddy? Eric,
Yes, Jim.
the next box you get is going to have more than just peanuts in it.
It's going to have a package of from Underhill cheese.
From Underhill.
You know those? Do you know those puke flavored jelly beans that John Solar was talking about at the beginning of the show? There's going to be like those and then some opened up in your box. UPS is going to deliver it with a hazmat sticker saying, "This is yours. Fuck off and die. Don't ever get nothing from this guy again."
There you go. The love.
Can't
Now
wait.
I have to go walk over here and get my phone to see what Jolson wants.
He wants to know what your major malfunction is.
Yes, right.
Okay, Steve.
Oh no, it's David. It's hold on. This might be a Boondockers related thing here.
You're fired.
Oh no, he's gonna fire.
Yeah, right, exactly.
What is with these fucking zipperheads talking about us? Tell them to shut up now.
He said fired. I shit you not. He said fired.
All right. Well, I guess our new sponsor is from Underhill.
Well,
From
that was
Underhill cheese.
that. Thanks to Eric and John and all the rest of you perverted assholes. We just lost our sponsor. And I really like that.
I'd like to thank our new sponsor, Jay from Elite Ammunition.
Yeah. Really? Jay's never listened to this show.
See how
Has
long
he?
this one lasts.
Tell him to send me some 10mm. I got a new one on its way.
Actually, Jay opened up another channel and has Jay's Brew Reviews. His first video went up last night.
What? I did not
Yeah.
even know that. Is the lawyer there?
Yes. That's why in the brew review I said we have to coin a new hashtag. Hashtag shut the fuck up, attorney.
See, and you bitched about being on Twitter. What the fuck did Poco Loco post from Walmart.com? Wand Essentials Universal Wand Harness. Oh my god!
He said, "There goes this paycheck." Now he'll just put the Boone Doctors on as an add-on. That's all.
No.
You don't even get the wand? What good is that?
No, now I gotta buy a. Never mind. Wait a minute, hold on. We got Jim's Tasty Balls. Does he roll his balls and nuts? You know, you're in live chat with us there, Steve. You could have said that out loud.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
And then we have. I bet Jim's balls were a big hit in the Navy. Yeah, they're big salty balls.
Gunwell says he reviews PBR. Hey! There's nothing wrong with reviewing PBR.
No, seriously, Steve.
Wait, David's going to text me again going, "You fuckers are beyond fired. Stop talking about us."
No,
any advertising's good advertising.
Right? God. It's Christine. Christine's like, "You guys are idiots."
She always thinks we're idiots, though.
Is she even still there?
No, she left. She thought we were such idiots.
Must have been when I was out cleaning my balls.
No, she's just pissed off because Jim got me to do it Twitter.
Is she really? Oh my god, I got you in so much trouble. I'm laughing my ass off.
That's what single guys are supposed to do.
Hell yeah!
There's the love of a friend. Oh, you're fucking in trouble? Oh, couching it right? Yeah, I'm laughing my ass off.
Yeah, you get the
Eric's going to be down watching the 70-inch with Shelby on the fucking couch.
And a jar of peanut butter.
And a jar of peanut butter.
Who loves you? Who loves you?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Mark, I got a picture of a boat. It's your mom, and there's a lot of semen on it. Oh, boy.
Wow. That didn't really... It didn't work.
Oh, that took a turn for the worst.
Yeah.
He knows what I'm talking about. He's seen that picture. I think he's the one that posted it on my Facebook page. Asshole.
He was, I think.
I think he was.
The back of the vessel, it said "Mom."
Mom.
Well, I know, Steve. You did want to touch on some stuff, but before we, I'll give you as much time as you can handle with these idiots and the chat room. But before we do that, though, no matter, I mean, I know David is just giving his shit back, but seriously, the Boone Doctors products are absolutely awesome. I mean, that's when you have a chance to try something, and immediately I'm sitting there going, well, I got to go to the store and get some shit to make with this. So I just want to say thanks to the boys over at Boone Doctors, and we're honored to bring someone on like them as a sponsor, because again, great product. The small growth breaking into the American dream and like-minded thinkers. It's just like, amen. I'm glad you guys are here.
Hooah.
Hooah.
So I was gonna wait on that on the ebome video showing exactly what people need to do to get in on it, and I was gonna wait till the show's over, but I'm actually gonna set that live now just to because it's kind of cool to see people actually going over to Active Heroes and making some donations.
Oh
All
my.
right, see you guys later. I got to go over there and be first.
Too late.
Damn it.
All right. So Stephen Bush, we don't like you anymore.
Yeah, that was pretty raw.
That was raw. I'm laughing, but that was raw. Oh yeah, that was savage.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
I see what he did right there, though.
Oh, you see what I did there?
Uh-huh.
It's ma'am. Oh my god. And anybody who takes this shit, I want to tell anybody who takes this shit seriously, go fuck yourself. Oh my god.
You can't take any of this seriously, except for
if you take
fundraising.
right, well, of course, except the fundraising. But I mean, if you take anything we do here in Spreaker Radio seriously, at least on Eric and my shows, Miss Bomey's is a bit different. She's serious on her shows. That's fine. But if you take what happens in the brew reviews or on any of your Facebook pages or any of that, if you take that shit seriously, go fuck yourself. Please, right up the godass. Please.
Nothing but a thing.
Oh, you know, that's... Look at what goes down at, like,
Poco
the shoot
Loco.
of Palooza.
Poco Loco. It's my sweaty ball. It's my sweaty balls.
That had to be the sport of the century. How those people did that and kept a straight face.
I
have no
swear to
clue.
God, I don't know how they did it either. It was Adam Baldwin too. And which kills me, that was Baldwin too, that asshole.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to, ladies. My balls are here for your pleasure. All right, I'm done. I'm done.
Mic drop.
Yes, Matt Davis is just now catching up to the cheese ball with the dried beef.
Wow!
He's about an hour behind.
So Matt, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you.
I was laughing.
Yes,
at it.
it's the stuff. It's the stuff in the jar, and yes, I that's what I use. The armor, because armor's the only one that was in the entire store. Yeah,
It comes in the hard glass.
the hard
jar.
big glass. Yes, that I'm going to use for a whiskey tumbler as soon as I finish eating the rest of the fucking meat out of it. Shut up!
I remember my father always said, "Do not throw that jar away. That's the one
That's
jar
right.
you keep."
Because that jar will you can put that cap back on there. It'll seal shit till 2025.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My family, that was always the little kids' glass.
Right?
That's what
Yeah,
you got your milk in.
That jar has. My father always said that you toss out all kinds of jars, but jelly jars, no, and those dried meat
Right.
jars, absolutely not. Because now my father used it for shit on a shingle. That's what. That was what he used.
Well,
it for.
and that's what it's for. I gotta be honest. I think dried beef was originally, if you go back to the origins, if you will, of dried beef, it was for shit on a single for military.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
No, they are laughing at you. Get used to it.
You'll get used to it after a while.
I gotta admit, he's right. Yes, we are laughing.
Yes, and that's.
But you can laugh back.
But wait a minute, we're fired. So why are we listening to him? Eric's like, I don't know what the hell happened. I was in the pilot seat, but now I'm back in the tail, and I'm just sitting here looking at everybody else, going, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, man, people go, so you have a radio show? I think I do. There are times
I do on Wednesday.
Yeah. As everybody says,
Isn't that funny how that works out?
Eric, my
Eric
show's
has
on
a
Wednesday.
show on Wednesday, and Jim has a show on Friday. I don't know why, but
Must be a pressure thing.
it's a older brother, little brother thing. I think more than anything.
Oh, and Smile Money. Smile Money, you are so right. My grandmother, and of course, I don't remember what she used to say when we were younger. It wasn't until we were older that it was actually called shit on a shingle.
Creamed dried
But-
beef on toast.
Yeah,
Is
the
what
chip
my
beef.
mom
Yeah,
called
Chip,
it.
yeah,
Chip-
my mother
chip-
called it chip
well,
beef
and-
on
and-
toast.
Right, chipped beef is dried beef cut up. That's chipped beef.
Oh,
with
God
white
damn it.
with white gravy on toast.
Oh, my
I
father
haven't
would
had
say
that since.
my father would say none of them are the same, so it's just shit, and they
Yeah,
put it on
shit.
toast, and that's the shingle.
Right.
So it's shit.
Matt Davis,
Oh, shit.
yes, chipped beef on toast. That's exactly.
That's actually a real thing. My mother used to say that to me all the time, and I thought she was joking.
Just think
No,
of
it's a
sawmill,
real
think
thing.
Think of sawmill gravy. Take out the sausage though. And put in the chipped beef. Put in the
Right.
the sliced chipped beef, what we call it. Just put that in
Yeah,
place
it's
of it.
the dried beef. Yes.
Yeah, put that in place of the sausage and sawmill gravy, and there you have it.
J Dog's right. SOS.
Yep.
Shit on a
Right.
shingle. Yeah. See, and again, that came actually. I want to say that originated in World War One.
I know it's a military term.
Tactical wingnut.
White gravy. You racist bastards.
Hey, tactical wingnuts line is open.
And Eric's too busy looking at his phone. I'm
That's
sorry.
not-
That was
Eric's, no, hold on. Eric's looking at his phone going, what the hell is shit on a shingle?
Either my family, that was coming of age.
Meanwhile, we just fired tactical wingnet.
Right.
Actually, it's El
It's
Tenda.
Altenda. Yeah.
And knowing the way El Tenda is, I don't know if it's now. I can't just rip on El Tenda right now because when my my eldest Lily sends me a text, it breaks it up into like 7 or 8 texts in varying orders. But El Tenda, if I say hi to him, my phone goes off for the next 20 minutes.
Well,
Right.
that's because he's typing with an accent.
Yeah. Or, yeah. He's using voice to text and he hasn't stopped talking yet. Yeah. So,
He's still saying, guys.
Guys.
I said I hope you have a happy New Year too. Number 5.
So you bitch about the whole. You're getting the text out of order. Hey, hello.
Did you see that?
Eric is here's what I get. Eric's texting you. Okay.
Tactical wingnuts.
Son-
So has anyone tried the pee hole thing yet?
Nope.
No, and
He can be the first. He can do that first.
Okay, so I was trying not to have that brought to light.
What, the pee hole thing?
Yes, the pee hole thing. God, how many times are we going to say that?
Hey,
Pee hole.
you guys got the hot sauce, and someone's bound to have a pee hole.
He's got Brian's going to bed.
Curious minds.
Right,
See,
Brian.
y'all.
Thank you, man.
Y'all grossed out Brian. Now he's
Yep.
going to bed.
Hi, Brian.
And that will be
Hi,
the last
Brian.
thing on his mind.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's right, Hans. As you drift off to
Poco
sleep,
Loco
Brian,
doesn't see it. Yes.
As you drift
Yeah.
off to sleep, Brian, these guys are talking about putting super hot sauce on their pee holes. Nice.
Yeah.
No.
So now Poco Loco is asking what the pee hole thing is. I think that question has been answered.
Yes.
Hot sauce
I don't
melts.
wanna talk
Hope will kill you.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Tray of lasagna
Ah.
at 4 a.m.
And for the record,
Oh boy.
Hornet Fixer didn't bring that up in this episode.
Nope.
No, this episode, no.
No,
Not this
Hornet
time.
Fixer didn't bring it up on Wednesday's episode either.
Oh.
So you say.
Oh, he did
I see
breathe.
why.
Brian says he's not. I'm not leaving. I'm talking about Breeze at Shootapalooza. Ba-dum-bum. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Breeze at Shootapalooza was the fucking bomb.
Yeah.
Well, he did. He was sort of bamboozled a little.
Got in costume.
We were drinking real whiskey, and he was drinking moonshine.
Yeah.
He just didn't know he was drinking moonshine until he found himself on my front porch barfing.
Wait,
Was that before or after the lasagna he ate?
No, that was after because no, that was the first night, wasn't it? Was that Thursday or Friday?
Guys going to bed. Guys going to bed.
Guys, go to bed. Guys, go to bed.
See, what kills me is Brian remembers that shit. I was so fucking drunk, I don't remember that, and that's funny as fuck. That was Friday night. That was before the lasagna. That was Friday. That was Friday night because I woke up hurting fucking Saturday morning, and so did Breeze. And Breeze looked at me through the fucking window and went, "What the fuck?" And I went, "I'm going back to bed."
Had John Huber got in the house yet?
I don't know. See, I didn't know about that till later. Because I thought, I swear to God, I was like, somebody's breaking in. I don't care. I'm fucking drunk.
He's outside.
I'm not going to lie.
Guys, let me in. 3 hours later. Seriously, really? Let me in.
He was at the side door just pounding away. I didn't hear shit.
That was almost as exciting as John Huber locking himself out and watching him on the security camera for 4.5 hours testing the doors.
That's what I'm talking about.
Is this one unlocked?
I don't.
Let me try it again.
I can't believe Shelby didn't bark at that. Because that, well, never mind.
Shelby doesn't bark at anything.
I know. It's like, unless it's a cheese wrapper.
She was hammered too.
Yeah. Shelby's like, dude, you got any popcorn to go along with this?
No, I was going to say, I would not say that I gave Shelby some fucking, rum-soaked fruit, but, no.
What? Speaking of Shelby, what do you want?
Shelby was freaking hammered too. She's laying
I
on the
do
couch
remember,
out front going,
now see, Shelby was like prancing around the kitchen, and we were live on John Solar Network on Blog Talk back in the day.
God, that was fucking hilarious.
I remember walking and going to the refrigerator, and Shelby come over to me like, "Please, dear God, give me something to eat."
That was so funny. I actually recorded that. That was fucking hilarious. These guys all piled into a kitchen. And Jim going, wait, hold it. Wait.
That was on.
Shut
you
the fuck up.
Got video on it.
I did get video of it. Nobody said anything but Jim. He's like, wait. No. Seriously, shut the fuck up. Nobody's even talking.
Look, me and Miss Bomey had killed almost a gallon between Miss Bomey and myself and maybe one or two other people. We killed almost a half gallon of fucking Sailor Jerry that night.
Oh, that was funny.
So it was a hurting situation.
Brian, why are you so quiet? You're never this quiet. You have your own show.
Eric's making a drink, so we can do whatever the fuck we want.
That's right.
Hey, let's do a giveaway on Eric's channel that he doesn't know about.
I know about it.
Eric's giving his 1006 to Jim.
I think he's sneaking into the Boone Doctors.
I think he is. He's putting Boone Doctors in his whiskey and Coke.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Oh, he's pulling his up. What is that? Your 5906 there, killer?
Yes, it was. I brought it to work today.
There you go. You mean you haven't taken a shower yet?
No, I'm still running raw dog.
Oh, you are. Oh my God. That leaves Eric's line open.
Oh, he's got extra sauce going on down there.
Small money, that's good to hear. We're an example for AA. I like that.
Yes, we are. Drinking is bad. Bad
Just
for all
listen
those who.
Do you want to know why you should be in AA? Listen to this show. That's why.
J Dog, I love you. Wait. Okay, that's funny.
No, just the rub.
Eric show, isn't that on Wednesday? Fuck off, David. You're fired.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. See, I kind of like the way the role reversal goes. I think it's unique to how our shows work. That's a pretty big word for somebody who's drank a half a bottle of whiskey.
I asked pay Nikki.
Yeah, and I spell it.
Wait, hold on. It's the Eric and I are Dicky Cup brothers.
No comments.
Definitely Dickie Brothers, yeah.
I got that on tape. That's awesome.
Oh my God!
Eric and I are Dicky brothers.
Oh my God!
That's going to be on Wednesday, I can tell you that.
Open up the docking station.
Okay, I'm kind of liking the way they're
docking.
You know, it's role reversal. Eric's on the bottom, and Jim has two shows.
Eric's on the bottom and Jim's in the corner watching.
Yeah, right. Hey, Wingnut, this is a Texas thing. Don't fuck with us. It's Dickie's. The first place I ever had Dickie's barbecue was in Texas. That's the only place I know it goes.
Johnny was the first to give me some Dickies.
No!
See, Johnny's sitting over in a corner like, yeah, these guys ain't going to fuck with me. Oh, shit.
We should have a show for Johnny. Tell us about all the people you turned on to Dickies and when.
Eric, look at David's post.
Two guys, one basket.
I can't breathe.
Yes, Dickie sucks. That's absolutely correct.
Yes, and yes.
Or at least you hope, anyways.
Oh, God.
And no, I gotta agree with David. Dickies did suck. I was like, I went. It was my first time, or actually my first time in Texas as an adult, because I went there as a kid.
It's getting worse the more you say that. Yes,
I know. Right?
It was my first time. I was a kid.
The abuse is finally coming out.
Now we know what happened.
Wait a minute, hold on. Brian said I ate Dickies for 4 weeks straight when I was in Odessa.
He needed the money.
He needed the money.
That's what prison will do for you.
There's a lot of guys in Odessa right now. You made a lot of money, didn't you, Brian?
This Gunwald, the booze has officially.
Now wait a minute, hold on. Gunwald says he has Dickies in California. You have Dickies barbecue in California?
Meanwhile, in Stalker Steve's brain, why the fuck am I here?
I'm just watching the roller coaster. Press that and start heading down.
Steve's
We haven't even
Steve's
played
out
the
on
takeoff yet.
Yes, Steve, I will be on your show tomorrow.
I've been looking for an excuse to start drinking. I think I just found it.
Oh my god.
Anybody else experience Dickies?
No,
As a child?
and I will say, Dick. When I went to Dallas, I went to what is it? What's the second? Not DFW. What's the other airport there? Love Field. And I was working on a Navy P3 at Love Field. Now, everybody that knows that, I'm going to have to kill you because that's a super secret squirrel location. We went to. I was like, we got to get Texas barbecue, and everybody's like, yeah. And we said, well, let's drive up here. We'll go up this street right from the hotel. We'll go up here. We're going to look around. And we said, Dickie's barbecue. Well, let's go there. It's Texas barbecue. And it sucked balls. The best thing the best thing I got was this cup. That's it, dude. I'm not lying to you. It was horrible. Oh, it was horrible.
That's hilarious that they're so popular and they're horrible.
Oh, and they're all over the country, and they really are. They're all over the country. It's just fast food barbecue, which sucks balls.
It's exactly what Johnny said to me. He goes, "It's the McDonald's of barbecue."
Yeah, it is.
But in all honesty, the one that we have here, the first 2 months that I went there, I was honestly very impressed. Granted, I don't have the privilege of actually having Texas barbecue in Texas, because to this point in time, the best barbecue I've ever had is what Johnny brought here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. The Dickies up here was honestly impressive for 2 weeks. It seemed like the next time I went there, the prices went way up, the quantity went down, and everybody stopped giving a shit about how it was cooked. I don't even go there anymore now.
Now, J-Dog lives, in Wisconsin?
Yes.
Yeah. Right across the road? J-Dog said Famous Dave's Barbecue. Now, to me, Famous Dave's Barbecue to me was when I was in Ohio, and it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I don't like that one either.
Well, the one I liked was in Florida, actually. It was called Nickelbob's.
Well, hold on. I'm talking about Famous Dave's and Dickies, and what we're talking about here is the national chains. No, what you're talking about, Nickelbob's, that's probably a local chain or a local just one-off or whatever.
Yeah, I think they have like 2 stores down in middle of Florida, but they were good. They were real good.
Yeah. See, I have my buddy King's Barbecue. He lives right up the street from me, and he has a little place over on the other side of town. I drive over there, and you can ask Ninja, the CB. Come on. Who am I talking about?
Bearded CB?
Bearded CB?
No, not Bearded CB. The Ninja.
Salty Shellback?
Oh, Salty Shellback.
Shellback. I took Salty Shellback over to...
that guy. That dude, you know.
To my barbecue guy. And he went, this is the best barbecue I've ever had.
Oh, I remember. You guys did a video. You guys did a video.
Yeah, we did a video in my living room, eating on TV trays, eating King's Barbecue. He said, this is the best barbecue I've ever had. And he's he is literally, he's, I know, Eric, what the fuck, dude?
He pegs. The mic works really good now, Eric. I just got to say
Right.
he ate on that part.
It picks up everything.
It picks up everything.
Hey, Eric, that was a 9.6 on the Richter scale.
Rectum scale.
People in California are diving under a desk.
Hold on. Hey, Gunwild, you can come out now. It was just Eric farting.
Wait for the aftershocks, though.
It's okay, Jeff. It's okay.
I'll tell you what, though. I lived in New Orleans for 10 years and was back and forth with Texas and Florida and all over the coast. The best goddamn food and barbecue you can get down there is at them little tiny mom and pop joints.
Oh, fucking A. Fucking
I mean,
A.
they'll heap your plate so it's dripping on the table for $3 or $4.
Yeah,
I
had some real good stuff at a gas station outside by the 76 truck stop in Denton, Texas. There was just a little place out there. I remember I got some really good barbecue there. It was just a little on the side of the road.
Oh, and I agree, 100%. I have.
That's you. Damn, Eric, you burnt my nose over the web.
That was potent.
Okay.
All right,
That
someone send that man a dicky cup. He earned it.
Somebody send that man a dicky cup.
Better than a cup of dick.
Okay.
I'm better than a cup of dick. Yes, it is. Wait a minute. Did I? Well, hold on. Can I take that back?
No. Can I use it later? Yes.
Yes. Oh my god. Anyway,
I cannot wait
all
to
this
hear
started
it.
from Boone Doctors. You know that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, here we are an hour and a half later.
Right? An hour and a half later.
Next week he's going to be sending us all bottles going, okay, drink this first, then talk about Boone. There'll be 2 hours of Boone Doctors.
And
Or it's
by
going
the
to
way,
be this.
you,
Here, I spent you a special little bottle of Boone Doctors. You drink it and you die. It's arsenic.
you missed Tactical Wingnuts' comment where he said there's one of those dickies right down the road. He's going to take a bottle of Boone Doctors in with him. See what kind of...
No, I saw it. Every time he takes it in there, they look at him like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck off. Dude, I'm not going to lie. If I ever leave my house, because I like to eat at home because I can make my own food. Because I've watched those movies about people that, work at restaurants and what they do to people's food. And, but no, I will take Boone Doctors with me wherever I go. And I know that sucks for the people that don't have the shit. I apologize. But again, they are, David and Steven are working on getting them to Amazon, eBay, all the, online, if you will, all the online places. They really, 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 they're busting their ass trying to get it out there so people can get it. Okay.
Hope it works.
Oh, no, and I'm 100% behind them. As soon as they tell me that it's somewhere else, I'm ordering, whether I need it or not, which I do need it. I'm ordering so I can get it. I just so boom, boom. Come on, everybody start ordering, because I'm telling you, if you like good, just no shit, plain and simple, real American sauce, barbecue sauce, spicy sauce, bold sauce, whatever you want to call it, this is the sauce for you. Plain and simple. It is the way to go. It really is.
Makes a great Valentine's Day gift for your sweetheart, too. Make sure you get her a bottle of butter.
Yeah, tell her to get her ass in the kitchen and cook with it.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, and Joey's
Tell her
wife.
to rub that meat with that rub.
And now
Joey's
life is open.
Yeah. Because Joey's wife just came in and beat his ass.
With a bottle of Boone Doctors.
And Wingnut says Amazon is just waiting for Amazon to finalize, and everything, hopefully soon, everything will be going with that. So
I'll tell you what, I'm going to use it as gifts. That's the biggest thing I'm going to use it for. Is every time I'm going to get somebody gifts, I'm just going to shoot them to Boone Doctors, because it's fast, simple, easy, and you know they're going to fucking love it.
And that's true. Yeah, like I said, it is. And again, I apologize on behalf of Boone Doctors for the Walmart debacle, because they put him up there and then we started hitting him and then they fucking shut him down. I don't understand that logic on Walmart's fucking webpage for nothing. Because before they shut him down, we were hitting him up for orders. I don't understand that whatsoever.
The funny thing is they do that whole, well, it's too cheap stuff. And you go, okay, well, let's go look at a bottle of ketchup at Walmart.com. $2.94. Well, isn't that less than Boone Doctors? Why do you keep the ketchup there?
Yeah, what kills me is you can go to Walmart.com and look up, say, Bullseye Original barbecue sauce, just off the top of my head. And it's less than Boone Doctors.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
they keep that on there because it's a big company. That's why.
And the big company might have said, "Hey, we don't like this competition."
That's more what I think it is. I think that's more what it is. Is they don't like having that 12-ounce bottle of sauce there that's that good up against their, you know. I mean, everything just seems nowadays to be molasses-based stuff. You know what I mean? It's always that gummy sweet. You know what I mean? Dump it on there, pour tons of it on there, and make everything into like candied chicken. Boone Doctors.
Ketchup and brown sugar.
Yeah, that's all it basically is anymore. But when you get a hold of that Boone Doctors, though, you're like, okay, all right.
Right. Oh, and the specialty sauces on these websites are like, oh, they add molasses to it. I'm like, oh, fuck off, dude. Fuck the hell off. Anyway, let's again. We love Blue Doctors, and I apologize to guys like Gunwild and a whole bunch of other people who have personally IM'd me and going, I can't get it. You got to tell me where to get it. Go to Boone Doctors website. Joey, could you put a link to
Facebook,
Boone Doctors website or Facebook site up there, please, for me?
Yeah, I got the Facebook.
Go to Boone Doctors Facebook page, please. PM them, IM them, whatever it is. Say, look, we heard you on Jim's show, Eric's show, Christine's show, whatever. We really want to try your sauce and stuff, and get with them. Tell them, look, our pay your shipping, our pay this, our pay that. Try it. Just try it, please. All I ask is that you try it, and you will love it. I just can't. I would promise you that.
Oh, you'll love it. That's for sure. Guaranteed.
No, I think moving forward, it's something I would like to put in with all of our major anything we do.
Well, yeah, and like and again with Cobra painted this pistol forward, Boone Doctors put a order in with that. Is that going to pay forward to the second person?
Eric's like, damn it, Jim. Why'd you have to bring that up?
He was going to. We didn't. I didn't think about it until just now, and we didn't talk about it before the show started because we were talking about how this is all going to evolve on this because this just all happened. So,
well, you know what? I'll put it like this: for what the real Cobra Burnout did, I'd like to see Boone Doctors send him a complete setup.
I agree,
and I will buy one to go along with the moving it to Justin.
Okay, that's and our will help with that if you need help with that. Okay?
I think Cobra needs a thank you as
very much
as belittled as this sounds. Oh, you just turned down an AR pistol and paid it forward. Let's send you some barbecue sauce. I think he'll be very impressed, and I think he deserves it. So, Boone Doctors, we'll make sure that we'll get Cobra's information to them so they can get it out, and then we'll get another one and we'll provide it with the AR.
I like it. I like it a lot.
So, I mean, okay. Going back to the chat room. Poco Loco says, gummy and sweet like Jim's balls. Order now. Okay, we'll let that go. CB said it's probably illegal in California. Poco says, my balls are illegal in California. Okay. We're not look, Jeff, Big Jeff. We're not assholes if we attack California because of politics. I'm not attacking California. I'm attacking the politics. Please understand the difference between the two. I love that you live in California. I would love to live in California. I would love to live in Port Hueneme. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I could live somewhere where it's 75 degrees all the fucking time, I would move there.
I was in Seaside, California, outside the back gate of Fort Ord.
Trust me. Oh, trust me.
It was beautiful while I was there for 10 years.
Right.
Beautiful.
If I could move to Southern California and not have to worry about the taxes and all the political bullshit, I would move there in a heartbeat. Northrop Grumman, who I work for, has a fucking big plant there. I'd move there in a heartbeat. But I don't want to because of taxes, all the politics, and all the other bullshit.
I have quite a few really good friends in California, and I'd love the opportunity.
We all do.
Big Jeff, Midway Shooter, Mario Moses, Shameless 4-5.
I mean, Midway. My brother, Midway Shooter, fellow Navy, guy there. I would love to live in Southern California. I'd love to go to the beach, go to the mountains, go to this, go to that, do this. Get my fat ass up on skis. I would love that shit.
Gunwild says, no, that's not what I'm saying.
But I missed it. Okay, hold on. I'm scrolling back because it's scrolling fast now.
He was answering his own questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. But no, but what we said is still relevant. If it wasn't for all the liberal douche nozzles that live there, other than yourselves, I would love to live in California. My little brother was stationed in California at Port Hueneme for CB school. And he said, Jim, if you have never seen a place to live like this. And I went, really? I said, Florida's pretty cool. He goes, no, fuck, dude, you just don't get it. And he started sending me pictures. This is back before the internet. He fucking sent me pictures and all this shit. And I was like, oh, man, that's pretty nice. And then he fucking, after he got out of the Navy and he went back to Ohio and then he came down to Florida, he goes, wow, this is pretty cheap down here. But, look at this. And he brought his pictures and all that. And I'm like, yeah, you sent me these pictures. He goes, yeah, but you don't understand how it was. I'm like, wow, But, I mean, there's a lot of places I'd love to live other than Florida. If it wasn't for the winter, I would love to live in Montana, Idaho, South Dakota, North Dakota. I'd love to live in the Badlands. I would absolutely love to live there. I just can't do cold. I can't do the winter. Like Minnesota. Fuck Minnesota.
What, go outside and lose your face between here and my truck?
Again, that's why I can't live. That's why I can't live in Idaho, Wyoming. All those states way the fuck up there. I'm done with the cold. I'm sorry, I just can't.
Just try taking a piss when it's 35 degrees below zero.
Well, again,
it's like the Flesh version of Where's Waldo.
Hang tight.
Again, I lived in Iceland, so yeah, I know.
That's like by where I am.
I heard that's actually warmer than us.
Okay, I was in Iceland. The average temperature was 35 degrees. Now that was in the summer.
There's the whole technicality of the name, number one.
Right. No, I know that because I've been to Greenland. I've been to Greenland too, John. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm talking to Eric. Iceland kind of indicates that it might be, fucking cold. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, I've only got
Wait a second. This just in.
Oh my god.
You might want to check yourself after that one.
I gave that shit up when I was like 16 years old.
Wasn't that a hanging chat?
Here he is, like going, I'm just getting started.
Sounds like a hanging Chad.
Said it.
But I want to go back. I want to go back to Jeff if we can, because Big Jeff has been a friend of ours for years and years and years. And I understand that Jeff feels sometimes that we pick on California and him and everything else. But
We do.
and we do. Thank you, Johnny. We don't pick on Jeff, not Jeff himself, but the state of California. Look, Jeff, I envy you in many, many ways that you live in California. I would love to eat In-N-Out Burger every fucking day of the week.
Man. Oh my God.
Not gonna lie, In-N-Out Burger. I'd love to go to Venice Beach. I would love to be in Hollywood. Well, no, not Hollywood. Fuck Hollywood. I would love to be in, Santa Clara. I'd love to be in all these different little seaside communities. I'd love to go there, eat tacos, and the whole 9 yards.
You would go crazy in the metal music scene. You'd go mental.
Well, and I was getting ready to say that, John. I would, to me, growing up a child of the 60s, 70s, growing up an adult in the 80s, 90s, to live and be in that scene, oh my God, I'd have been in heaven. To be at the Whiskey and to be at all the different rock clubs and that are on on whatever boulevard it is. I just can't think of it because yes, I've had a lot of whiskey, so bear with me. And I'm jealous of. I gotta be honest. I'm jealous of Gunwild. He's been to concerts that I can only dream of because they never come here to the redneck capital of the world I live in. So
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Steve? What do you think about that, Eric? I mean, Steve, where you live, do you get the awesome concerts? Eric, do you get the awesome concerts like, say, Big Jeff got?
We get great concerts here being Detroit Rock City. We do pretty good.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I've seen huge bands and little bitty clubs and shit, and it's just, holy crap, awesome.
And we're still waiting for the finishing tour of Neil Sedaka here in Maine. I guess he'll be wrapping it up this year with his remake of Bad Blood.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but didn't you just get the Pat Boone tour?
That's right, yeah. And Pat Benatar's on her farewell tour here in Maine.
Pat Benatar's still doing a Heartbreaker up in fucking Maine.
That's right.
Yeah. And Gunwild, yes. Sunset, yes. On all the clubs on Sunset, yes. Thank you very much, sir. And Uncle Ted's, yes. Now one thing with Stalker Steve. Again, I grew up in Cincinnati. I live in Jacksonville. You get in Detroit. You had Ted Nugent and you had Kid Rock, and because both artists I love absolutely 100%. You get Motown, you got Four Tops, and all these. I love old Motown. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a heavy metal rock and roll guy, but I love old Motown. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me tell you like this: my a little bit older brothers and sisters, Ted Nugent and Bob Seger used to play their high school dances.
Right now, see, and that's one I forgot was Bob Seger. That's another awesome fucking.
Yeah, do you know where he was in Naples, Florida? He lived in Naples, Florida in the 90s. I don't know if you knew that or not, Jim.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was down in Naples. Yep.
Now, okay, Smile Money said Washington State sounds like it's worse. I have no idea who the hell you're talking about. Well, I know who Antifa is, but I don't know who Yankee Marshall is.
Yankee Marshall.
I don't know who. Oh, Yankee Marshall. He spelled it wrong. And I'm just going to put a big on that. So, because, there you go. But no, and again, like Gunwild, he met Lemmy. Oh my God! You met Lemmy. I could die a happy man right now if I met Lemmy.
Well, if
Have
you
him
can
in my
find me right
pants.
now,
Come on over.
Dad, unfortunately.
Okay, two people talking. Which?
Oh, I said I got Lemmy in my pants. Come on over.
No, that's
Oh my God.
that's Lemmy Winks. That's the wrong one.
Lemmy Winks.
Okay, Jeff, I was being serious. Fuck these guys. But no, in all seriousness, though, guys, you know what it is. And again, I love Big Jeff Gunrob one, and no homo. That's homo on Eric's part, not mine. Rainbow Bar and Grill, you know, the Whiskey a Go Go, all those places he got to go. I'm so jealous of that. You know, seeing, you know, back in the 70s, 80s, seeing, you know, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, and Rat, and all the hair bands, Motley Crue, and all the hair bands of the 80s. Oh my, before they made it big.
I seen Judas Priest on one of their comeback tours in a little bitty nightclub. I mean, I was standing right there. It's like, holy shit.
I'll never have any of those stories.
Right, yeah, because you live in fucking Maine. You know what you get in Maine? Oh, you're not going way up there, are you?
That's right.
That's what you get in Maine. So that's it.
Old Tasca digging himself a water.
Yeah, right. So Smile Money, I don't understand, buddy. I really don't. Motown Jim homophobic bunch. I love Motown. I have the Four Tops coasters, Supremes. I like old Motown. No, I'm not a big Jackson 5 guy, but I love the old Motown stuff. I grew up on that. That's what I don't understand.
Gonna have a whole town with the Motown.
See, no, I gotta be honest. I love the old stuff. I really do. I mean, I might not, you know, not in my videos, but in my personal life, I do. So,
Paco Loco says he was one of Michael Jackson's boys.
I was my. So you were at Neverland Ranch.
He got to drink the Jesus juice.
You got Jesus juice, yes.
Michael kept Paco Loco in the closet. No, you stay in there. Shut up, kid.
So, well, wait a minute, hold on. Eric Gunwild says, I saw Quiet Riot with the original guitarist, Randy Rhoads. Oh my God.
That'd be awesome, because every time I hear that name, I keep thinking back to the stupidest thing I ever did, and that was sell my very rare Randy Rhoads 7-string. It wasn't a Flying V. I could not show you a picture of it today.
Yeah, but if I may, Quiet Riot was before Ozzy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Yeah, but look at where he's at, man. He's gotten to see more shit than probably the rest of the United States combined as far as rare and opportunities, not to mention how old he is. Just kidding, Jeff.
I was going to say, you know he died, right?
Unsubbed.
Gunwell's like, I hate that fucking ebome guy. But no, in all seriousness, though, Randy was, oh my God, one of the premier guitarists in the late 70s, early 80s, along with Eddie and Yngwie and Steve Vai and everybody else. So
Randy Rhoads pretty much paved the walkway for what a lot of people that you actually think right now are in the top 100 guitar players. Randy Rhoads was there first.
Oh, I'm not going to debate you on that.
Now, finish the damn guitar story, Eric.
Eric.
My friend called and said, I'm gonna come pick you up right now, because he knew I was in the market to pick up another guitar. And I'm just like, well, what are you looking at? He goes, I'm looking at a 7-string Randy Rhoads. It's got the DiMarzio pickups, the Floyd Rose 2. he said this. They don't know what they have. It's a pawn store, and they thought that they had it priced for what was the fixed string model. And I basically walked in and I bought it, and it was one of a couple that I had at the time, and all I ever got was grief about it. But I sold it thinking, oh, I can just get another one someday. And since then, I have actually I would be embarrassed to tell you how many hours I've spent on the internet just trying to figure out exactly what model I had. It doesn't seem to show up anywhere. You do a Randy Rhoads, and Randy Rhoads is most popular for the Flying V. And so that's what always seems to come up. Now, I've seen it used one time. If you've ever seen Trans-Siberian Orchestra, their Christmas Carol, I'm trying to think of the exact song. They're one of their guitar players, because I think it's 4 or 5 of them, is actually playing the guitar that I had. And it was like, God, even if I could figure out which guy that was in the band and say, I don't want to be one of these like stalkers and act, but I'd really like to know what model is that you have, because I'd love to be able to get it back someday. It was the third guitar I ever owned, and it was the first one that I actually seriously spent a lot of time with. And my friend, who was my guitar tutor at the time, he was just like, well, you want a 7-string? It's just more. I go, here's the way I explain it. Why would, if I want to eventually own a 7-string, why wouldn't you learn how to play a 7-string?
Duh.
Why learn how to play a 6-string and get a 7-string down the road? If you're just going to jump in, I wanted to go in. I want to go in both feet. But yeah, that guitar. And the thing is I sold it to a good friend of mine I sold it to him for a very good profit, because I flat out told him I didn't want to sell it, and he wanted it bad, and I just said, fine, you want it, this is what I want for it. I basically doubled what I paid for it. And then I found out down the road that it probably ended up in an alley somewhere, because he had a lot of chemical problems.
Well, and usually got to be, and I hate to say it, but it's the way that shit kind of goes, and that's fucking sad, because people that really want it don't get a chance to get it. So
yeah.
So to go back to the chat room, if we will, for just a minute, Bearded CB, sorry y'all, button tough shit. Are you drunk?
Just a little.
I'm asking. I'm just asking.
You've been seeing what he's typing.
I watched what he's typed. I'm like, Eric Clapton, Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, still top 3. And then he goes, sorry, y'all, button stuff shit. And I'm like, okay, he either hit a bong or he drank a whole big glass of whiskey.
I watched Def Leppard, Purple Sun this night.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? I'm like, I'm drunk, but I can still type that shit.
I think that is the first time I've ever seen anybody slur their typing.
Yeah.
Right? See, CB's sitting at the house going, fuck you assholes.
As a disappointing side note, Bearded CB, I was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the day that Stevie Ray Vaughan died.
In Wisconsin?
Yeah, he was there for a concert, and he was in a helicopter, and it was really, really cloudy that day, and the pilot should have been using his controls or instruments and wasn't.
Yeah. Well, I actually, on my, just as a side note, I have on my iPod the last concert he did before he crashed. The concert he did before he was going to the Wisconsin concert. I actually have that on my iPod, and matter of fact, it played today while I was working on a Hornet. So
people were freaking out that day because they thought Eric Clapton was also on the helicopter with them.
Well, yeah, see, and that was the same thing. What was it? what was the other plane crash that? Not Skinner's. Oh my God, I was in Cincinnati. When Skinner's plane crashed. I was actually out in a very west, all the way west of Cincinnati as you could get without crossing the Indiana border, and all these guys were like, "Look at Leonard Skinner died, man! Holy shit!" And I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck? It's a band, you know?" And I like Leonard Skinner. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Skinner fan. I love Skinner, but I was like, these guys were crying. I'm like, oh, okay. So, you know, and
Yeah,
again, I'm not trying to be the cold-hearted bastard, but I was like, you know,
Here's the sad thing for me. I did not know who Stevie Ray Vaughan was until he died. And then
really?
And then after that, it took me like about 15 minutes to buy everything that he owned. And it was just like, it sucked knowing that this is it. You now own everything compiled from this man's life.
Right. I had a chance to see him live in New Orleans just before at the jazz festival down there, and it was epic.
And he was here.
Yeah.
He was here in Duluth. I was actually up here visiting some friends. I didn't live here at the time. He was here at our Blues Fest.
Right.
I actually got to hear him live only because I am so close to where the grounds are for the festival on Lake Superior. I can hear it. We are in an area that actually radiates and echoes that perfectly. And I remember hearing him going, man, I just really love that sound. And then I find out, well, we were in Milwaukee, that he had unfortunately the helicopter accident took his life, and they played a tribute. I think they played like 24 hours straight or whatever, just a constant loop of everything he had. And I was like, oh my God, this is what a waste. And that's when I turned around, and right now my hard drive has, I think, pretty much anything that he's ever done live or all of his stuff. And the man slept with that guitar.
Right.
Well, and again, like a lot of people talk, and what I think Stevie, there's two songs he's really known for.
Loco, what the fuck is wrong with him?
What? Yeah, he's dying masturbating. Yeah.
Sorry, Jim.
I wonder how many people die fucking every night.
How many people got to see a donkey show as a kid?
Right. You know.
Jesus.
Now, see, and I can kind of relate to Poco Loco, and it scares
it's not,
and it scares the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie, but like when I was out on an aircraft carrier, and Johnny, you were out on a ship. Hold on, Johnny, stop laughing. You were out on a ship, and in the middle of fucking nowhere ocean, no matter where it was in the middle of the world. You know, and then the world is round, not flat.
Huh?
And,
What?
you know, you're like, for me, I'm on an aircraft carrier. I walk up on deck at night, and I'm working on an airplane. And I look over, and I see this little faint light over, you know, miles and miles and miles and miles in the distance. I'm like, you know what? I bet there's 44 people fucking over there. And I'm stuck on this fucking boat. So, you know, hey, you know.
Oh, you were kind of fucked too. So.
Yeah, so I was getting fucked on the boat, but not like I wanted. So, you know.
Just look what Tactical Wingnut wrote.
No, shit. I mean,
Oh my God.
what? So,
Whoa.
All right, for everybody that can't see the chat room,
Oh my God.
trust me, you don't want to see it. So,
I quickly want to address something because this is something that we seem to forget. I truly love and appreciate the chat room and the fact that you guys, and only unfortunately a small number of you guys are hearing this now live. This is going to be on Spotify, and of course you can find it here on Spreaker. So I always just want to make sure that I remember to thank all you guys that are listening to this in podcast on Spotify and Spreaker. Same with Jim's show. So
yes.
A lot of times, we're acting all fucking stupid and shit because we do that good, but a lot of it is
we do that good.
No, if you come over.
For those that are wondering what we're talking about, Tactical Wingman wants to know if being the donkey's fluffer counts as sin.
I'm going to have to get back to him on that.
Eric's got to take that role for one time, just to see if it does.
Oh, and speaking of the chat room, please, everybody in the chat room, if you haven't already done it, because I'm looking at the numbers, I don't think you have. Right at the very top, right above where it says live chat, if you scroll up and there's a little button that says like, please turn that yellow. Please, for if you like the show, please turn that yellow. If you don't like the show, turn it yellow anyway, because you don't give a shit.
brings it up in the stats, and it actually gets it a little bit.
Yeah, Speaker looks at us and goes, "Oh, these guys are idiots, and we're going to keep them on the show." So yeah, that's what we're talking about. You're going to get serious. Jim says we have to fuck ourselves if we get serious. Well, yeah. And if you're going to get serious, go fuck yourself. See, this is why I like Smile Money. Eric doesn't like... No. Hey, Smile Money, Eric doesn't like you. Eric never has the redhead on his promos. There's a reason for that.
Smile Money never asked for a second cup of Eric's coffee.
That's right.
But
see, John Solar, I got that reference.
you guys in the chat room, whenever I get a phone call or a text message from
wait a minute, hold on.
From Smile Money.
Text
money.
Wait, hold on one second.
Hold on. Goddamn, I wish we could put pictures in the chat room.
I know.
I swear to God, if we could put pictures in the chat room, it would be awesome.
Anytime I hear from him, I get your girl.
My girl.
She doesn't look too happy with him in that picture, though.
Not at all.
When Smile Money sends you a text, you get a picture of the redhead giving you the raspberry.
Yeah.
But see, Smile Money says that'll work. Chuck loves me.
Not for long. Watch out, because that dog eventually will go rabid on you.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's not where that was meant to go.
What? Oh, that come out. Oh shit! I thought is this on?
Is that yes? Holy shit, is it on?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you might want to check.
My bad.
J-Dog wants text money.
Yeah, he wants text money.
A text money message from Smile Message.
Smile Message.
Smile
can we make
sausage.
I was gonna say, can we make a new hashtag? Smile Message. Oh my God. Eric.
Well, now that it's been 2 hours, you got anything you want to say, Stalker Steve?
Listened out. Yeah, I do. You know what? I want to say a straight up thank you to all the vets listening and all the vets around the world. I appreciate everything you do and have done. You're all good in my book.
Hoo-yeah.
There you go. Absolutely.
That's why we try to do as much as we can. I mean, of course, I'm sitting surrounded by guys that I'm honored to call my friends and my family that have served. I didn't. I mean, I never even had the opportunity. I mean, it's not like I had to be like some people and run off to Canada or something like that. I mean, I would have. I would have. I mean, there was a time I remember in high school where they were saying that, Duluth would have been right on a map to get nuked because of our port. I mean, if nothing else, they would have done us a favor.
But see, I don't understand it because, well, I mean, I guess now after I've been there, I can understand it now. I should reinvent myself there. The with the iron ore you guys bring down from the range to Duluth,
Takaniti.
Yeah, Takaniti to put in the ships, but I, honestly, as in being nuked, like say on the first strike, no, you guys might get nuked on the 15th strike. So I wouldn't worry about that if I was you.
Well, I was told actually the number one reason is because our base is nuclear.
No, your base is not nuclear. I'm sorry to tell you that.
We have nukes. I know we have nukes.
Duluth International Airport.
No. Fighter 159 Air Wing
at Duluth.
My friend's dad worked on the nukes here. That's what he did.
Well, here, okay. I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. So everybody be quiet. Everybody, hey. Everybody, hey. Every strike fighter outfit used to be able to carry those tactical nukes. That's why they say that shit. Okay. As in today's world, not so much. Okay.
There's a message left on.
I'm not trying to blow your bubble. I'm not trying to, but I'm just saying, as a military, that's what that was. Okay.
Well, there's a message for you, Jim, on the active hero.
Oh, I know.
I'll read it for you. It says, Jim is a lovely breaded woman with a nice Smith & Wesson collection. His love of whiskey is almost as great as his love of whiskey. Signed, Marcus Moulton.
Fucking Marcus. I'm gonna hammer that asshole.
Ooh.
Say, hey.
I bet that's what you tell all the guys.
Hello.
All right. Hey, if Marcos isn't in the chat room, so if you ever listen to this, I will never, ever put you as, if I win, you're the person I'm forwarding it to ever again, because you were the one that if it would have been 77 instead of 76, you were the one who was going to get it.
He obviously is listening because
did he?
His donation was an hour ago as we were promoting it, so
yeah, hey Marcus, if it would have been one number different, you'd have got a rifle. Oh, too bad, so sad. See you. And we all know that on my show and on Eric's show, I said if I won, I was going to pay this, AR pistol forward. That's who I had. I had it wrote down right here in front of me, right here on this fucking piece of paper. It was Marcus.
Wow.
And now he gets another chance at it thanks to the real Cobra Burnout.
And yeah, he has to pay for it now. Fuck him. No, I love Marcus to death. He's a great guy. He's an awesome dude. He really is.
We've had 5 guys donate since the show started.
There you go. And that's awesome. And everybody, please, for the 5 guys who donated and everybody else, whether you donate or not, please help us pass the word that we're doing this for veterans. We're doing this for Justin's Final Mission. We're trying to get veterans suicide. We've already got it from 22 to 20. We're trying to get it down to 18, 16, 14, etc., etc. We are trying to get the veterans the help they need. We're trying to get the veteran suicides to stop, the PTSD to stop. We're trying to get the VA to fucking open their eyes and help out the people who defended our freedom for us all these years. Okay?
Jim, you said that like you weren't part of it, brother.
No, I wasn't. Honestly, I really wasn't. Am I a vet? Okay, whatever. But I was in the Cold War. I was in a Cold War, and I was in a hot war.
It don't matter.
For
you
a minute.
Your name on the dotted line and put your life at risk to our government. You are my fucking hero.
No. Look. And I appreciate that, Steve. I appreciate it. Everybody, I do. Straight up, I appreciate it. As far as my service and everything, okay, I did what I did, and I did it because I wanted to do it. I did it because I felt I had to do it. A lot of people don't feel that way these days. That's fine. That's on them. But to everybody who understands and everybody who says, I can't serve because of this or that, that's fine. Look, I get it. Okay, I understand. I'm not calling you a coward. I'm not calling anybody anything. You want to serve and you can't, that's fine. I understand. To all the people who are serving now, all the people who served and who have fought, who went to the sandbox, who went to every inch of the earth, like I did on ships, who went on air bases, who went into the sandbox and into the mortar holes, and to the fire hole, the fire holes. I got nothing but respect. When this country needs us, when Trump needs us to come together and to defeat these assholes, I will be there. No matter how fat, no matter how old, no matter how out of shape I am, I will be in that foxhole right next to you, and I give you my solemn word. I will run out of ammunition or I will run out of blood. I will defend this country with my life. And that's not alcohol talking. That is Jim talking. Okay?
Hear, hear.
Amen.
So, again, and I'm sorry, Eric. I didn't mean to take over on that.
I'll get you back on Wednesday.
Yeah, I know you will. But I just, in this last week, I've had a few people accuse me of things and tell me things and do things that questioned my my patriotism, my realism, my word, my honor, and I'm just not going to let that be. I don't give a shit whose fucking feelings it hurts. So, again, that's what it is. Sorry. Back to you guys. Sorry.
Well, I'm over at Amazon hitting the refresh button. I have Boone Doctors queued in as a search. So I'm just going to be here with my Visine, waiting.
Oh my God. For what?
Not yet. Waiting for Boone Doctors to show up on Amazon.
Well, again, that's on Amazon. That's not on Boone Doctors.
Well, I know. That's why I'm going to keep hitting refresh until they're available so I can make a purchase. As soon as it's available, I'm just going to type in first.
Well, don't order this. Don't order the spicy. Don't order the spicy. I got that in a box already ready for you. Now, it is surrounded by pink peanuts, but that's not my fault.
A pink what?
Again.
It's surrounded by pink what?
Pink peanuts. It's not my fault. Whoever the asshole was that sent me 2 fucking huge-ass bags of pink packing peanuts, Eric's getting all of them. Well, I take it back. Jolson's got a few of them. And so did now so did
fucking Jolson sent them to me.
Right, and he said, "Hey, look, you asshole, you sent these to me. I'm sending them to Eric." I said, "Go for it." So now I will admit there is other people that have got them. Alana and Kian have gotten them also. So
Great, that means I'll be getting them. Awesome.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to be getting them.
Looking forward to
Brian.
that.
Brian is. I don't know if Brian's leaving this time for real, but just in case he is, bye, Brian.
Bye, Brian.
See ya.
Thank you, Brian.
And Poco Loco got him too. I apologize. He said my cat put those all over the house.
Oh, and CB's leaving. CB, night. Thank you.
CB. Later, CB.
See ya.
Oh, and Tactical Waynut. Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
See,
Fired.
He heard the same thing I
Fired.
heard.
That's what I heard too. I was like, okay.
I filled Eric's box with penis.
Oh my
Like-
god! You want to see a pink penis? Hold on.
Oh,
He's gonna get a pink penis.
Whoa.
Jim just whooped out his little puppy there.
Wait, look
Yeah.
at my magnifying
Well,
glass.
it's cold. It's cold. All right. I don't have any peanut butter out. It's cold.
We've seen more of Jim than we want to see.
That's right.
That's right. You saw Little Jim.
Whoa.
All of Little Jim.
Big Jim and the twin.
Big Jim. Well, it's Little Jim and the Big Twins because I'm old. All right.
Actually, that was Jim's thumb.
Yeah, so a big thanks. I see Josh and Joey's made multiple donations already over there tonight. Jameson is a old friend of mine that I met through the Brew channel. Jameson is a craft head, and I'm guessing that he's deep somewhere into the liquor world.
Into the liquor world.
Well, either
That I don't know if that sounds good or not.
I know the wording doesn't sound right, but he's either a I don't know. His knowledge of all things alcohol content. I mean, if you're actually gonna want to really find out what a beer is all about, I recommend Jameson over me. Me, I just sit and drink beer in my basement and talk politics and play with guns.
It's a good combination.
It's a small niche, I know, but I'm good at it.
Not a lot of people have beer and own guns, so yeah.
Oh shit!
I mean, you know what is really funny is I do one video where I'm showing how to get rust off a gun, and there's a glass of wine in the background. I've taken more shit for that one fucking video than I did my entire career at B&E Brew Reviews.
Tell them, hey, you want to see some real fuckery? Come over to B&E.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna fucking act like a cunt over a glass of wine, which could have been grape juice in the background. Why don't you come on over to B&E and I'll show you how to properly fondle the trigger with my booger picker while I'm holding a beer in my hand, you asshole.
Wow. So, and I just want to thank all you assholes for talking about my nuts and oh my god.
Talk about his nuts.
Matt Davis asked you a question there, E.
Well, I'm gonna start with smile money. You're not fucking in charge of me. I'll go when I want to.
Matt said, I missed the notification for Brand E because I was listening to the show. I blame Eric, that guy Eric, to shows at once.
Yeah, it probably was that guy. Sorry, Matt.
It was a house full of pink peanuts. That's all I gotta say.
Matt, here's my answer. Because beer. What the hell did you do?
I did that shit at work, and you assholes have made me upset enough to where I'm bleeding.
Well, go put a pad on.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm serious. Do you see all the blood on my fucking hand? Holy crap.
Yeah, we'll take it out of your crotch.
Yeah.
I'm going home! Oh, never mind. I'm home.
I'd taste it first before you washed it. It might be Boone Doctors.
I hurt my headphones, man. They fucking pissed off. I about busted my headphones.
Tasted first.
That's right.
Shit.
That's right, Matt. Because beer.
Beer. Yes, beer.
That's generally the reason.
Well, we've
You guys hear whelp?
Yep.
well, Nancy. Let's
Drugs are bad. Mm-hmm.
Tactical wingnut wants
I
to
tell you-
remember, Jim, not to finger yourself during the time of the month.
Oh my God! Fuck off! All the way off. Oh my God!
I just want to say thanks.
What? Okay, let's go through the chat room before you sign off. Chat room. If your hand, oh my God! I'm choking the chicken too tight. Oh my God! Give me some Mito and a glass of wine, some soft jazz.
Okay. Before I say anything, let's just let the chat room run this one out.
So we want to say thank you to Gunwald One, Poco Loco, Scott Maury, Tector Wingnut, Matt Davis, Smile Money, J Dog, Jolson, Stephen Bush, a whole bunch of people that I'm not going to scroll back through and say it, and everybody can kiss my ever loving lily white ass in the darkest spot.
Lily white bleeding ass.
No, that's my hand, not my ass.
Sure about that.
Shut the fuck up, Joey.
I want to check.
Dude, you walked right into that, Joey. And thank you, Joey, for putting another link up there to Boone Doctors. Hit up Steven, please. Hit up Steven. Get him to send us your...
You're fired.
I know, right? You're fired.
Buy Paco Locos hookers.
Okay. And if we're fired, Joey, it's all your fault.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Thank all you guys for being here.
Depends on how long Eric can keep the show open. If I can keep a secret, Jolson.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it didn't recognize my voice, motherfucker.
On that bombshell. You have anything else there, Stalker Steve?
Yeah, Jim, it didn't recognize your voice because you were talking in your sexy voice.
How you doing?
And it's broke.
You're so seductive.
You guys are assholes. Hey, buy Poco Locos hookers.
Send them to David.
Send them to David.
And Eric, don't forget to go shooting this weekend, okay? Just saying.
Sunday. Gotta take the retro rifle out and...
Yeah, right. You're gonna take a rifle out in the winter and shoot it. Fuck off.
It's supposed to get up to 40 here for the next, 4 days. So you could drive over.
He's gonna walk outside in his backyard, hold up and go, pew, pew, pew,
pew, pew. Pew, pew.
We'll just dub it later.
Let me see. Hey, okay, Google. What's the temperature going to be like on Sunday?
Holy fuck you, asshole.
Expect a high of 20 and a low of 26.
Yeah, well, 28 for a high.
One of these days, I just wish you'd say that's that phone and that voice would come on and you go, why don't you walk your ass outside?
No shit, right?
Google,
what temperature is it? Go the fuck outside, asshole. It's fucking cold. You live in fucking Little Mogadishu.
I think Oklahoma needs to get laid. I vote.
What is your major malfunction, numbnut?
Holy fucking shit.
So you guys started to close the show, and then everybody just started doing something else. So
Yeah, it happened.
what am I doing?
Okay, never mind. This is fucking funny as shit, and no Eric can't see it.
I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody. Thanks for making it happen. Definitely take out. Go get takeout.
And everybody thinks I'm
Support
the drunk
your
of the
local
fucking
Chinese
show.
restaurant. Get takeout.
Yeah.
I love that.
Chinese restaurant and get some fucking takeout.
I love
Get
how everybody
Dickies.
thinks I'm the drunk, you asshole.
Take out Dickies.
And go get your takeout from Dickies.
Don't forget the cup.
Don't forget your free cups.
Two Eric's,
You need a plastic cup there.
2 Eric's, 1 cup.
Yep.
Oh, for God, just press the button, Josh.
It's over, Johnny.
Bye, Poco Loco Poker.
I think you hit the button. There's a light.
There's a light.
I think we had a meeting a couple weeks
I
ago.
think you pushed something.
Yeah, according to the meeting, I believe the light means that we're not supposed to talk right now.
Shut
Yeah,
the
but
fuck up.
was that if it was when he was waving the light or when the light was just sitting there?
Get the fuck out of here. But the light's
I
supposed to
think-
be red.
I think when the light goes out, we're supposed to be quiet.
I'm
goes
with
out.
Joey. I thought it was if it was a red light.
Lights out, night fuckers.
Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3.